Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. Bringing it out, it's Caldwell. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense in less than ideal position off that poor return. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
We're going to pass here on second down. Jukes to get free. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Badgers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Can he get there on the ground? He shreds the tackle. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Caught quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They're going to run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to the 50. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And looking to throw now on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Badgers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So second down after the incompletion. And the back now goes in motion. We'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's complete downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Badgers will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Hand it off for a draw. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They reach the end zone the last time out. Tried to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Yeah, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Quick throw on 4th down to the left side. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge stop. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the option play. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Catch made on the out route. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do. Catch.
They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They'll kick it away here. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Handoff, here comes the jet sweep. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge game.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tight end makes the grab. Will he score here? And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. And the Badgers looking to run some tempo here. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. They make the extra point, the trail 21-10. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Back behind the quarterback, line in a pistol. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, USC. Just ran away from the defense. So the offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Badgers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's got it. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Second down now after the sack. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Badgers.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. That's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch made at the 40. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Offense tops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's got it inside the 15. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And the Badgers will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. First down, looking to throw the football. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
A great call by the defensive coordinator bringing the linebacker from Wisconsin on the blitz, and he gets home for the sack. And boy, they have had as many linebackers over the years as maybe anybody in college football with the ability to rush the quarterback and come up with big sacks like this.
Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver by having an opportunity to make that big play. Now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
They'll run it here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more of the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and his defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, SC. This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, what a move. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Badgers will crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. That completion makes it second and medium. Receiver makes the grab. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Badgers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The play fake on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Handing off on the draw play. And moves the ball to the 35. And another first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the Badgers will look to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback keeps it here. They stop him, but it's a first down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll run it to the left. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counterplay. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other. The defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
And tackled there by the defense. And the Badgers come up to the line in a hurry-up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
The offense really clicking here. Hand off to the right side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
On 1st down, it's play action. Buying time, moving to his left. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the single back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Badgers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. He'll ride the back again here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him down out near the 40. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on third down. It's caught downfield. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the Badgers are going to keep this drive rolling.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where they have a chance. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll try the option play here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a good call on the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback drops back. Slides the quick throw. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down mark. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his man. Has the first down. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Badgers looking to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw again. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And this time it's complete. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up.
Get set.
Looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Badgers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
What if they got cooked up with his 2-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's sacked, but a penalty flag is down. This will be very costly for the defense if it's against them. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Runs right over the defender. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
You know, individually, this guy hasn't necessarily had a great day, but I'll tell you what, he's still grinding out these little yards, and here he picks up a first down to help his team try to find a way to win this football game.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold open.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball and heads to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a deep completion. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, USC. And the beatdown continues.
Hey, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today. And I don't know if he's done yet.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Wisconsin, 33.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it again. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got him, he's sacked. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W.